It's more important what we're going to do after these promises to deliver on those promises. So that's point number one. Please take it seriously. Use each other positively to launch yourselves. The second point I want to make is that during the conversations in the last 2 days, it became very clear that life is not lived in the black or white. It's more in the gray zone, i.e. end. We spent a lot of conversations, a lot of time in discussion, trying to answer questions where it became very clear at the end that the answer often depends on what the circumstances are. There is no one answer for all situations. And as a scientist, I like to use the water in its different forms. Water is a substance or an element in its different forms, either as ice or as a liquid or as steam. There are laws governing each one of those phases. You cannot apply the laws that apply to steam in the liquid form as water, and you cannot apply the laws that apply to a liquid in water form to ice. So the laws that apply, the rules that are applied will depend in which phase you're dealing with. Sadly, life often is like that. So when we spend time looking for an answer, you always have to be cognizant of what the circumstances are to which a particular answer refers. So that's my second point. My third point is, firstly, let me ask you a question. How many of you are aware that there is something called a slave Bible in the US somewhere? How many? And the indications are that not very many. In fact, nobody's put up their hand to say, we are aware that there is a slave Bible. Why is that relevant for the process that we've just been through? It's because the slave Bible was produced where certain elements of the Bible were edited out and the substitutions made to make them address slaves in particular, to make them be obedient to their masters irrespective of what their masters did. And with most written things, you need to be aware that don't take what is written as gospel. What is written often is agenda. There is an agenda. There is a reason why an author, a particular author, presents a text in a particular form. So you must be very discerning and very questioning with everything you read. And please don't misunderstand me. I'm not telling you not to read. I'm saying read and read widely and broadly, but be very discerning and very questioning, and also try to see the relevance both in space and time as to who wrote what they wrote, when they wrote it, what were the circumstances, and then it will become clearer what the agenda was, which may be applicable to your circumstances, but more often than not, actually it isn't applicable to your circumstances. Thank you very much, and good luck with what happens from here on.